Hey everyone, hey, welcome back to Stop Being Sold. I am Brian. In today's video, I'm going to go through my number one tool that I've used for just doing research on stocks over 30 plus years now, and that is Yahoo Finance. And I will tell you, as you get started on this page here, I'll put the link below the video, but as you get started on this page, this is the free version. Okay, they do have a pro version now. I do not subscribe to it because I can get the majority of the information I need from the free version. You'll see a lot of ads up here in the top center, and you'll see them over here on the right-hand side. And so they're going to be inside here. So I'm just telling you, you will see them, but just bypass them and get into what you want. So, but let's just do a brief overview of the homepage of Yahoo Finance. You got a lot of tabs up here in the top section. You got finance home. You got watch list. You've got your portfolio. You can build your portfolio and it will track it for you on here with your actual share count and everything. It was a really cool little tool. We got the markets, and underneath the market tab, you got calendars, most active stocks, options, treasury bonds, currency converter. There's a lot inside here. Also, you'll get the latest breaking news if you go through the tabs here. Videos, them are kind of cool. Videos really taken off. I don't see a lot of people using that, but it is available. You get some stock screeners, stuff like that in here. Some personal finance stuff, like if you're looking for CD rates, high yield savings accounts, checking accounts, banking accounts, taxes, all that kind of stuff. Now, I will tell you, when you go under that tab there, you're going to see a lot of ads on all these because it's very highly advertised in there. And then also you'll see a tab for crypto. So that's the main top section. But let's go down to the next big tab, which is here. It's got these little charts here. I love having these up here at the top of the page at all times. Got the S&P 500. You got the Dow 30. You got the NASDAQ, the Russell, what's crude doing, what's gold doing. If you scroll through, you'll see silver, 10-year treasury notes, U.S. dollar to Japan. You'll see Bitcoin prices. So it has a little bit of everything there. Really cool having that there just to give you a little overview of where the market is at that present time. Now, I will say you're not going to see live true numbers at all given times because there is a delay coming here. It's close, but there's still a delay. So don't try to make any moves based on what you might see here on these pages. Scroll down a little bit. You'll see them. They'll always have on the top left-hand side here. You'll see a big news article. What's trending right now, and then you'll see a bunch of little smaller articles, what happened over the weekend, like AMC surgeon, Barbenheimer, Fed decision coming up this week. So they're going to customize it for you. Also, over here on the right-hand side, you'll see what you recently viewed. So you can go back and look at some of the stuff that you reviewed and keep scrolling down the page. You'll see some videos, what's happening in the market, a lot of market commentary, okay? But I want to give you one little quick warning here. Let's scroll down a little bit further. You see a article here on the left-hand side. See this little top of the tab? It says business. This is a business article. Kathy Woods loaded up on these two strong stock buys under $10. But look at the next one. See, it's in gray. This is an ad. So if you're looking, Texas residents get huge home insurance reduction. They're only showing this because I'm in Texas right now, and they're showing it to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need car insurance. Here you go. So be careful on these. If you see an ad, it may not be in your best interest to click on it. So if you don't want ads, stay away from that tab. See how it's in blue for business? So that's just some of those quick tips. Okay, let's go back up to what I like doing inside here. Okay. You see this big old search bar at the top of the page. I absolutely love this because now I can search for whatever stock that I'm interested in. If you just click on it, put your mouse on it and click on it, it'll show you what's trending right now, like AMC stock, Ape stock, and quite a few ones, Neo also. But here, I'm going to do a research today. We're going to use Tesla as an example. So what you do in here is just start typing the name. You do not have to know the symbol. As you start typing, it's going to bring up symbols for you. So there, the first one, TSLA, Tesla Inc. Click on it, and we're going to open a whole tab just on Tesla. Again, you're going to see ads pop up here at the top. Then you'll still see that big display at the top of the page, what's going on. But let's scroll down a little bit to Tesla itself. Now, here's the breakdown of what's going on with Tesla. And currently, stock is trading at 264, and you see it's moving, so it's moving in real time. It shows that it's 11:49 a.m., but remember, this still is a slight delay in the stock, so remember that. And if you want to follow the stock, you can click the little star there. That allows you to start following. When you click on that, it's going to ask you to sign in to add this to your watch list. Now, if you don't have a Yahoo account yet, when you click sign in, it'll have you make one. So we're not going to do that today, but that just gives you an idea of what you can do on here. Now, let's scroll down a little bit further and look at all the information that you can gather on this stock here. First of all, there's just the very first thing that comes up is the summary. So you'll see here what the previous close was, where it opened at, where the trade volume is at today, what the day range was. I mean, this stock traded from $254.12 to $265.17. That's a $11 spread there so far today. And you can look over here to the right. It shows on the chart what it actually did also. So it's pretty cool what you can do with everything in here. There's a lot of information on this page. This is what makes me so excited. So let's look down here. So far today, this thing's traded. There's the 52-week range, $101 to $314. Guys, this was a massive move this year. Also, look at the volume. So far, 66 million shares. You were thinking, oh, man, that's a lot of volume. There's a lot of volume. Actually, it's kind of low on an average volume day of 137 million. It shows what the market cap is, what the PE ratio is. So right now, the price to earnings ratio is trading at 85, almost 86 times next year's earnings. Shows you when the next earnings date ends, if they pay a dividend or not, and what the 1-year target estimate based on some analyst out there is 227, which is actually lower than where it is right now. Let's scroll over here just a little bit here and look at this chart here. Let's spend a couple minutes on that. I love these charts, okay? I can click on it. I can look at a quick 5-day, 5 days red, showing it's been down over the last 5 days, right? 1 month, still in the green. 6 months, been in the green. Year to date, massively in the green, all the way down from a low of 108, it looks like, year to date. The last year, it's been all over the map. We're actually still lower than we were a year ago. 5 years, pretty nice chart. And it actually shows the max of what this stock was back in the day. So we won't go to the full screen yet because I want to cover the rest of these items here at the top of this header here. So we got summary. Let's click on company insights. Now this gives you some insights to the company, how they score it. I don't use this a lot. Go back to the chart is the next one. This opens the full chart for you. This is great because you can actually customize this chart to what you want to do inside here. It's showing the max. Let's go year to date. Now, what I've got set up on this so far, see the blue line is the actual chart. Now, you can actually make this, instead of a line, I can do an area. I can do a candle. I can do hollow candle. I can do bars. But let's go back to the area. I'll show you where the area is right now. It's pretty detailed. So that's year to date. We got Tesla. Now, you see these other two lines. We got a purple line here and a blue line here. Under this very first tab, under indicators, are what's called moving averages, so MAs. And what I've already preset this for is a 50-day moving average, a 100-day moving average, and a 200-day moving average. As you can see right now, Tesla is above all three right now in trading. That's in a good position right now. So we like to see stuff like that. But you can customize that based on what you want. There's a lot of other, like see all these down here at the bottom? This is volume. This is the amount of volume on a daily basis. And you can see this stock trades quite a bit. Let's go to, also while we're here on this page, let's say I wanted to compare it to, let's just say the NASDAQ, or let's say the S&P 500 year to date. And let's give it a different color line so we can see it. Orange for the S&P 500. And if we scroll back out here a little bit, you can see the orange is down here, the S&P 500. So as you can see, Tesla year to date is up 115.73%, where the S&P 500 is only up 18.7% year to date. Pretty substantial differences, but you can compare it to an individual stock. You can do or multiple different indexes like the S&P, the Dow, the NASDAQ, all inside this chart here. Absolutely love this chart. So let's go to the next one. Conversations. Next tab talks about conversations. Okay. Now, 586,000 comments on Tesla. And it's showing that 1,100 people are viewing, 1,100 plus people are viewing this right now. And you can do it by the newest ones, which I like to do because you want recent stuff. But let me give you some more advice here. Don't take advice from conversations on this bulletin board. This is people that are saying, hey, I'm bullish, and you'll scroll down a little bit and you'll see this guy is only saying Tesla's only worth 85 after the gross margin. So you'll say, so it's basically a battle in here between comments on if it's bearish or bullish, and some of the comments are actually really not not what you want to be listening to. So anyways, that's the conversation. Let's look at the stats. This is kind of cool. Shows you exactly what's going on with it, what the market cap was over the last few quarters. I like looking at quarterly because that's where earnings come out on a quarterly basis. So a market cap. Okay, so if you scroll over here to the right, you'll go all the way to June 30th of 2022. It was 700 billion. Trailing PE 76. It was actually higher back in the day. So for some people back in this time last year, June 2022. So some people will say, well, wait a second. It's actually cheaper now than it was. You're right. Trailing PE. So either earnings are increasing or someone overvalued it more last year. So that's how you got to look at it. Anyways, got the price to sales, price to book, a lot of good information on here. It shows what the stock history is. Scroll down a little bit. Profitability. Got income statements, quarterly growth, earnings growth, quarter by quarter, gross profit, 20.85 billion in the last quarter. Over here on the right-hand side, look at how many shares are outstanding, how many are held by insiders. 44.89% are held by institutions. 13% of the stock is held by insiders. At this current time, as of June 30th, which was almost a month ago now, 95 million shares were sold short on it, and that's 3.47% of the short outstanding of the float. Short ratio is 0.59. Short ratio is telling you how many days does it take to, if everyone had to come back and buy all their shares short, how many days would it take to actually expand that based on the current trading volumes? Well, it's 0.59. So basically, a little over half a day's trading volume is all that's short in this stock, which is not a lot of shares sold short. So scroll back up a little bit. Let's see other tabs. You can look at all the historical data, and you can customize this to go back when the stock first started. There's a lot of different tabs here. So you go max, historical prices, dividends only, stock splits, capital gains, and then you can show daily, weekly, or monthly, and just hit the apply button as you do that. Look at the profile. You can go to the profile of the company. It tells you a little bit about it, where the corporate headquarters here is now in Texas, who the shareholders are, who the key executives are. Pretty cool. Financials, you can break down the true actual income statements and actually download these if you subscribe to it. But honestly, I've never had to do that. You can go to their website and download it from their actual website. So analysis, where do number of analysts, where they feel that the stock's going to be. Is it overpriced today? How many analysts track it? You can also look at the next tab, which is options. And that shows you where options are, and there's a lot of options traded on this stock. So you can look at calls and puts for in the money over the next, all the way through December 19th of 2025. So if you trade options, also look at holders. This is real breakdown of who's actually holding the stock today. So all the way from insiders, like we talked about before, that could be employees or board members holding the stock, and then institutions. And if we scroll down a little bit, you can see that Vanguard is the number one holder, institutional holder of Tesla right now, with 220 million shares, which is 7% of all outstanding shares. Vanguard is holding them. And that value is $58 billion worth of the stock they're holding today. And BlackRock coming in number two with 47 billion. So you can scroll down and see which mutual funds hold it. The Vanguard Total Stock Index Fund, a little over $21 billion worth is inside the Vanguard Total Stock Market Index. So pretty cool. And sustainability, I really don't use this a lot. This is the environmental, social, and governance, ESG risk ratings. I really don't use this at all. That's just me personally. So, okay, let's go back to the finance homepage. We basically covered every tab that you can look at on an actual stock. And let's go back to the finance home. And if you guys like this video and want to see more videos like this, tutorials, hit the like button and comment down below. Tell me what you think about this. And hopefully this helps you. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.